is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of
Man, this quarantine got me out here bad. Boom. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fit Life Over 40 channel. If you are a new subscriber here, welcome. If you are an existing subscriber, welcome back. Today's video, we're gonna talk about habits, and we're gonna talk about bad habits, and we're gonna talk about the 5 things that you can do to start to change a bad habit. Now, we all have bad habits, you know, things that we do that we wish that we didn't do. Some of us are aware of them and some of us are not. Some of us even make excuses to why these bad habits exist, and we use those excuses to not change them. So let's talk about the 5 things that you can do to put you on the road to changing bad habits. 1 is awareness. Being aware that the bad habit exists. This is gonna force you to be honest with yourself. Now, once you are aware of it, that's the first step to changing it, right? For example, if you know that you smoke, and we all know that that's a bad habit, but then you make an excuse for the smoking, saying that I'm stressed out, so that's why I smoke. That's an excuse. You have to be aware of the bad habit in order to change it, and you have to be honest with yourself to get on the road to changing it. So the first step is awareness and being honest with yourself. Number 2 is finding the triggers of the bad habit. What causes you to resort back to this bad habit? Now, we can look at binge eating, right? Some people have poor nutrition habits. This could be caused by stress. It can be caused by comfort. For whatever the reason is, like what triggers you to that bad habit, and being able to recognize that trigger is huge, so you can start to do things that don't trigger you to resort back to that bad habit. Number 3 is replace the bad habit with something good. We can go back to cigarette smoking, right? If you smoke, and some people smoke because they have to have something to do with their hands, or it's a mouth thing, or it's a whatever thing. Try to replace that with something else, like chewing gum, taking a walk, staying away from things that stress you out as much as possible. Think of something positive, you know, to stray away from going back to that bad habit. Number 4, set realistic goals. You have to set a realistic goal in order to break the bad habit. Now, stopping anything cold turkey is never easy. But your goal has to be realistic. If it's a 30-day goal or a 60-day goal, you know, maybe work towards doing it a little less every day until you get to that point where you've weaned yourself away from that bad habit. Studies say it takes about 66 days to form any sort of habit, whether that's good habits or bad habits. It takes roughly a couple months to form habits. So I think the 66-day rule is a pretty good rule. I mean, to wean yourself off of bad habits and form new ones. You will thank yourself later. And number 5 is never give up. Anything that's worth having usually doesn't come easy. There's no struggle, there's no progress without struggle. So be prepared to fight through those tough times and with your goal in mind. But remember, you only fail when you give up. Never give up on what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and give it everything you got. So, recap of the 5 things that can help you break bad habits. Number 1 is being aware of it so you can be honest with yourself and change it. Number 2 is finding the trigger that triggers you to resort back to habits that you know that are no good for you. Number 3, try to find something to replace the bad habit with, but never replace a bad habit with another bad habit. Everything's good in moderation, but when you take something that could possibly be good and overdo it, you can turn that into a bad habit. So trying to find that balance in whatever you choose to replace the bad habit with. Number 4, set realistic goals. Have a plan in place in order to reach it. Small steps. Small progress every day over the long term turns into one massive accomplishment. So keep that in mind when you're setting your realistic goals. And number 5 is never give up. Never give up on yourself. Never give up on anything that is worth having. Something that you believe in. Never give up, and the rewards will be great. So those are my 5 tips for breaking bad habits. You can follow me on Instagram at Harley Davidson or nothing. I hope these tips gave you some insight and can help you in your life. I want to thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video.